Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of Stranded Alien Dawn Hard Run. Let's get into this. And we are at episode 11. So, in the last episode, we started to expand our defenses again, as I said we were going to be doing eventually. I did want the carbon wind turbines. I did not want to expend too much on the regular turbines because they suck. So that's what we're at, and that's where we're going, and we're gonna hope that things are good. I'm gonna send her there for now. I am gonna put my turrets on. I do want to kill some of these creatures up front. They should be on the one. I'm really hoping I got enough power to deal with this. We may have to add a few more turbines so we can cover throughout the night. We'll see once this goes on. Because, I mean, the turbines aren't predictable. The only predictability is that they probably won't be where you want them to be most of the time. Is what the problem is. You will go through spurts where you're going to get really high speed. I'm getting quite a good speed right now, but if this ever goes down, then this could be a problem for me at night. More battery will help. I don't want to really expand more than 4. They do require the electronics, and I'm not wanting to spend too many of them right now. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem for me. So I am going to have to watch my my turrets. They will be the problem. And as I said, we're going to want to get the heaters in here. So therefore I'm going to need some CPU cores. I'm hoping that we can find some so I don't have to make them. I mean, I can make them. I just would rather Quinn doing some other stuff right now. Let's see, what do we need here? 25, 50. So we're going to need at least 2, I believe. Heat. So we're going to need at least 2 CPU cores, it seems. I would like to find some. But as you see, I've been getting rather unlucky with a lot of the things that I'm doing here. How are we doing for power? So we're good right now, and these have dropped quite a bit, so we're still good. Yeah, I think we're doing all right. Oh, Krista and Emmeline got engaged. Yeah, so that's looking good. See if we can get those 2 married off and see what happens. I mean, you don't have to, and they can just keep going the way they're going. Oh, of course we got more bugs. This is just the never-ending bug fest. Actually, I feel like the last little bit might have been the best break that I've had as far as these creatures are concerned. So yeah, I mean, but I am gonna. Okay, so I didn't have that on, so that's good. Yeah, because we don't know when they're gonna come. So I'm gonna turn on my turrets, so at least they're on. And then we're going to see what happens. We're going to see how this extra defense here is going to help us. There's quite a bit of them here. And, you know, they're going to keep expanding. Oh, what are you doing? Do not transport that right now, please. And that's a problem. So Nova is pulling them. So that's not what we want. Let's attack. And you get in here and draw the rest. And let's get everyone drafted. This is why I explain again why people placement is extremely important in this. Because, you know, they were chasing Nova. And, you know, if I start shooting that over my gate, guess where they're coming. And as you're seeing, they're not wanting to come through my gate. They're wanting to file in perfectly as I want them to be. And they're coming exactly where I need them to be. Kick some speed here, because slow it goes. And as you see, this is my funneling effect. They're going to want to come through here. They're not going to make it. Alright, so this is where we're testing our defenses in the fact of how much damage these people or these animals are going to sustain. They're going to take a massive amount of damage. I'm not worried about the spitting. You can spit all you want. Things can be repaired. And we really didn't take a whole ton of damage. And then when we get to our peak point, we're going to have a massive defense here. But, you know, as you see, they want to run around. They want to go around the edges. They want to get... This is, again, you know, it's too far away for them to want to break through the wall. So even though this turret is shooting them, it's too far for them with their coding the way it is. So until they actually change the behavior of these insects, play with it, you know? Take advantage of the stupidity of how they move, and then you'll be fine. Because, yeah, right now, all they want are my people. All they want is to come in an open area. This has been sufficient. Even with a large number and heavier ones, they're not making it very far. As far as damaged devices, I've taken hardly any damage. This is insignificant to me. Now, if these were all red and completely destroyed, well, that would be a whole nother problem. But they weren't. So, you know, so you work with that. You see, and this is why you also don't want to build too many batteries until you're getting a steady supply of stuff, because, you know, all of these things are going to require parts. And this is where I've seen a lot of people fail, because they had built so much power stuff, but then they sit and wonder, hey, where's my electronics? I don't have any electronics. Well, that's the problem, right? You know, you're overextending so far that you know, you don't have the repairs, and that becomes a problem. So let's see what we got. We gotta get some pants. Oh, we got coats finally. That's good. That's good. So we got them some coats. So this is gonna help. You know, like I say, I don't worry too much at the beginning. My biggest thing is getting all of my stuff set up properly. You know, I want them to be comfortable. I want my defenses nice so that I can worry about all of the other stuff. I don't want to be scrambling at later points in this game. You know, I don't want to hit year 3 and then go, oh, I don't have enough room for my people. Where am I going to put all these things? I got to build another building for this. Oh, I'm running out of power because I've got too many things. As you see in all my videos, I have incremented up. I have gone in accordance to what I'm able to actually do, and I try not to do anything outside of that. It will help you in your game, trying not to overdo what you're not needing at the moment. Maybe we'll try this one. See what's in this craft. Yeah, and then you take it as you can. I mean, we went to almost year 2 with just 2 flamethrowers. I mean, crazy, and a tiny little kill area here, which I call my kill alley, right? So, you know, we survived it, and we're still going. Food is starting to get a lot better. I think we're good. I don't think we're going to get another crop, so we should be all right. I think we're fine for that. Yeah, Eden, good job. So let's see what we got here. So we're still needing our CPU cores. This is why, again, I like the whatchamacallit here, the nanotube printing. Don't ever print nanotubes with it. It's just not worth it. You can just go get them quite easy. But I do like them for making the CPU, the electronics, and the power cores, because it'll save your crafter. So then if you are limited on people, it will definitely save the time it takes for them to do other things, and then those things will move along a lot better. Alright, so let's get a... Oh, how's our feet in here? Actually, we're alright. I might wait. I think we got enough heat going in here. Their tolerance is getting better, so they can do above -7, so we're good. We'll see how the winter starts going, and we'll see what we can find from our salvaging. We can hope that we can find some cores or some more electronics. But yeah, until you get up and running, this is one of your better ways, but again, RNG. So you just might find nothing but scrap. So that's not going to really help you much. I may make some more traps. Oops, sorry. And put some of these down. Because I will expand this again. And then this is just, again, another little bit of extra layer that they're going to walk through this and kind of get caught here. And we're also preparing because, again, as I said, we will expand this a bit more. We will change these defenses. Never be afraid to change what you need when you need to. But as you see, I'm not making major renovations. These are all just add-ons. When I do expand my base out here a bit, this will not be, oh, well, I have to build a whole nother building. No, I'm going to do my extension. The extension will cost me not much. I have a lot of wood around, very close. I'm not worried about this type of distance. This is still sufficient for now. And then we'll get an extra area here. So then we'll be able to add in some more freezers if we need them. Right now we're holding. We've got way more than we did last winter, and as you've seen, we survived last winter. So I am going to want to get, in case we do get the horned animals, so we can get some leather, and then with the leather I can make boots. You know, you can do whatever you want. You can go and make, you know, you can plant the skin bark and you can make leathers, or you can go hunt animals. I got so many things I have to do that, you know, that I don't really bother with it. I might put a door here. I do like me doors. So let's get a door here. And I can't remember if we got, yeah, we got them there. So we're good. And you know what? Just because I love doors, let's put another one here. Doors everywhere. Let's get them all up. And yeah, I think we're looking good. We're looking pretty good. Our power is a lot better. We still don't have our turrets on all the time because I still don't feel like I'm comfortable enough with this at night. And when we do start putting in other things, we're going to have to keep an eye on our drainage. And I would like to have an overabundant amount than have an under amount. So, and right now, you know, as you see, we're running at full, which isn't always the case. So let's see what we got here. I may put another battery. Let's make another one. And take advantage of these times when we're running really high speeds up, which speak of that, we just dropped in half, which is still much better than the other ones. So, and this is again why I wanted these up. So yeah, looks like we're doing good. We're getting some clothing going here, which is nice. May swap out those other beanies that were older, and we'll break them down for supplies. And then I think we're good. Quinn could use a new pair of shoes. And I think we're alright. Need to get on some pants, and then we'll be good, because I don't really want them running around pantsless. It's just not really good. And you see, we had some shirts, so we'll have some shirts for the summer. That'll be one less thing to craft. You know, I'm not too worried about the crafting so much. We'll get what we're getting, and they'll get there. Happiness is fluctuating here and there. But as you see, in these early years, I am working them extremely hard. I'm working them in the nights, I'm working them early, I'm working them all day. They get no breaks. You know, so this is what we have available for them. And you know, nobody's died. Again, knocking some wood. And we're still here. But I think this is looking pretty decent for year 2. This is almost, you know, what I see some people's bases by year 4. They don't even have something this solid put together, right? So, and we're going to keep making more. And we're going to keep expanding, and we're going to hope that we can start getting some stuff. Quinn, do not have a meltdown on me. Let's see, hungry, we'll go get some food. Not enough fun things to do. Do we have... Yes, we do. A couple of these. This should help us a little bit. I have been forgetting this. You know, like I say, I'm not going to catch everything in this game. I'm fairly busy trying to explain things to you guys, and then sometimes I end up just missing stuff. So you gotta bear with me here. I am new to all of this talking and playing. Usually I just play my games, and they go much differently when I'm able to focus and concentrate on them. So if I miss a few things, you know, try to give me a bit of a break here. I do want to get the raw meat off. But yeah, I think we're doing good, and we'll get everything moving much better. Batteries are looking nice. Again, like I say, I really want to get Quinn up. I want to get the breakthrough for the balloon, or for the batteries. Hopefully, I don't know, anything. I'd rather have that than the carbon solar panels. Because I would rather have less batteries to store more power. That is much handier than having more power and then wasting it because I don't have enough batteries to store all that power. So I would rather have more batteries than more actual power. This is not my concern. The power is fine. It's just the storage is what I want. So yeah, like in those up times where you were seeing the turbine going at its max, if I had doubled this would be 8,000, right? On 4 batteries. So then I could drain and still make it to the daytime where my solar panels are now still going to do whatever they need to do. So we're good. And yeah, how we doing on the clothes? Working on some pants here. Sneakers, I think we're probably all right. Let's move the trousers up. How are we on all these? These are done, so we're good. So crafting will get done eventually. And they'll get clothed, and they'll be happier, and everything will be fine. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to take scavenge off for this for now. Mining, just not doing that right now. Or crafting, so we'll get that. Mining. Do want Nova getting on some crafting if I can. If that's available. And here they come. So, let's get ourselves in position here. And if all goes according to plan, they should just keep coming around like they always do. Actually, sorry, Krista. Actually, oh, yeah, we got the wrong one. Krista, undraft. Pick that up. Ugh, I hate when they get in this draft thing. And let's draft you again and get you down. There we go. I'm really wanting to get these on full time. It's so annoying. So let's get coming here. Let's go. Speed this shit up. I don't have all year. So we should all be good here. Let's get everyone facing. And you know, you're gonna see, they'll just do this continuously. I'll be able to do this year after year, and if their amounts increase, this is not a concern for me. I'll run this on high. Just put this over there. And you see why I like this. This is just... You're done. So, you know what I mean? I don't care how high all of these things get. Remember, we will be expanding at some point, but we're not even close to needing that yet. How are we doing on the fuel? We're good. May kick the fuel a little higher now that we're going to be using more. Let's get this up to probably 100. That should be good. And I should be good on space, but as you see, I still have room for more space here. How are we doing in the day on our power? I would like to see what these will be like at night, and how much we're going to drain. So I might give that a shot, because I'm really not liking turning them on and off any longer. It's kind of annoying for me. And again, I don't have as much faith in the sensors, especially the way I designed this. It would just be too much for me to deal with, and I would sooner keep going the way I'm going. Lights, I don't think they work either. I've put them up. They're a real pain. The circle doesn't seem to be very wide. And, these hit enough even in the dark. So I'm still good with that. But again, that's my gameplay, and that's my way. I'm going to need some more sticks. This is another reason why I want to get the other heat and cold things in there, because yeah, I want to not have to worry about. So I'll be getting a new stove for Emmeline. As you see, I haven't worried about an electric stove. It serves no purpose for me again at this point. I'm not really needing to make anything spectacular. And again, priorities. I don't want to be wasting my power on a stove I don't really require. So that's just not my thing. And our heat is 0, so we're still within our parameters. Remember, not real people. So that when you look at them, so once we get the clothing done, we're going to have hardly any negatives, and we're doing pretty good. So we're going to start getting a lot more positives now. I can't help it. Nova was annoyed by Krista. I believe that in most games, most of these people are annoyed by Krista. So let's see, Quinn's barely dressed, so Quinn's going to need a pair of pants. So maybe Quinn should go make some pants. So, alright, where are we at? We're at 40. Just put that on pause for now and get Quinn to make some pants, so he'll be happy. But as you see, the more clothing we're getting on them. And then you see that I'm starting to slow down in the outside type stuff. I'm not really needing. So now I'm more able to start focusing on the things that I have put off for quite a long time. They have survived. They have done well. And now we're going to start rewarding them for all of the grief that I have put them through. You know what I mean? So, can Emmeline do gas? No, she can do pants, so that's good. And then let's get Quinn on the gas, and we'll do some swapping here. Oh, nice. Electronics. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Alright, so we're doing good. Power is not so bad. We're running pretty low on our thing, and we're still doing good. We have our turrets on. They were on all night. So I think we're doing good here. Yeah, we're going to be going into winter. And winter is looking okay. As you see, I didn't need to go mine 1,000 carbon right off the hop. It served me no purpose until I really require it. There's no point in stretching myself out that far. As you've seen before, it was quite a trek to go out there. I don't want all my people out there because I'm taking this time right now to tighten up everything a little more. As you see, I don't have convoluted power like you might have seen in other videos where it's just a mess of poles all over the place. I keep my stuff very tight. It's all accessible. I will be moving things around again to accommodate what I want to do, but I haven't quite decided when and what I'm going to do with that, and we'll get there eventually. But yeah, very short runway. Has stopped every attack. Not one attack has ever caused me any major issue in 2 years so far. Do understand that this game I don't care what people say. I've played many late levels. It doesn't change. You get slightly more people or more insects that come, and they're decimated here. I don't really care. You can have a maze. You can do what you want. This works for me. If it works for someone else, hey, great. If you make something a little different, you make some kind of weird half pattern thing, by all means, make that too. Um, but yeah, I mean, they're not getting so hard that they can't be killed. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about these insects is they are not like bullet sponges. They don't get harder to kill. Even on hard, they are still the same bugs. They just throw more at you. That's it. And they throw them maybe more frequently to you. But as far as being harder or causing more damage, no, it's just not true. And if someone can show me that that is true, please, by all means, they take the same damage. I've watched other people's games, and they get like these brood mothers. Oh, you haven't seen. They are weak. You get them coming through. They're stupid. They'll come through this thing. They're dead. And then when I got my people right here, boom, you're dead. You're frozen. You're dead. Once I get another sniper rifle on Emmeline, this shit's gonna change. Yeah. So I'm not worried about it. How we doing for insects here? So we got quite a bit. I don't know if I want to waste the time grabbing some right now. That might not be what I really need. You know, like I say, priorities, right? I want to, I only want to work on the things I want to work on, and then I skip the rest. If it's not necessary for me, then I don't worry too much about it. And as I said, you know, at the beginning of this, people can doubt where things are going to go. But I did say eventually things would get a lot smoother. I'm less worried about the attacks at this point in time because the defenses are quite nice. And they will sustain me for what I need right now. And as far as flying bugs, I mean, I probably will take some damage to my turrets. They may even take out one or two. But find me a game where that does not happen at this point in time with whatever defenses you have. So it may happen. I'm still not concerned. Things can be repaired. I have more than enough scrap, so therefore, if I need alloys to repair this, I've got that. If I need electronics or things, I've got that. So I'm not too worried about it. I just wanted to get a really nice production system going here, so that I get a little more content going into year 3 as well. Biggest thing is I wanted to get this power going a lot better, and as you've seen, we moved it very quickly when we were able to do this. We're leaving our turrets on at night now, and we're still maintaining a decent power. We're not draining it out. We're only losing a fraction, and then in the daytime, we're trying to keep our daytime power over. I may add some more solar panels. We'll see what goes on. So far, even just the little bit more extra. And remember, we're running at a very low number. When this speeds up, our day power would be double, maybe more of that. So, you fluctuate. But I'm looking at my minimum, which is usually around 24. That, you know, it's sustainable. The batteries are doing good. They're still getting a charge rate. It might be small. If this starts to get more heavy and then less charge rate coming in the day, and then I'm using too much, and it's starting to get lower and lower each day, well, we'll figure that out. But for now, it's holding. We're getting some pants. Oh, Mr. Quinn's already got a pair of pants on. Nice. All right, so everybody is happy. So you see, you're gonna push them for a point, and then eventually you're gonna get them to a point. Well, Nova, but we don't care, and she's still just angry because she's got a cold and that Krista. But as you see, everyone else, this will go away too. Greens down the board, and this is what we're looking for. We're in year 2. I've seen people in year 4, 5, 6, and their people are not happy. They've got them scrambling all over the place. I do not. Yeah. And as you've seen, it's been, a little bit of touch and go here and there. This is what I told you we would get to. we've gone from them being absolutely wanting to hang me yeah, to happy. Okay, and you'll get to this, and this is why I said I just wanted to get. I work on necessity, and I push them hard, but then they're going to get rewarded at some point, and this will continue as the years go on. This will constantly be like this for me, because I've already set this up. Now I can worry about everything else. So yeah, and again, I'm not worried about the idol. Do what you want to do. As you see, the idling isn't causing me any major issues. They're not saying, hey, I'm idling, so I'm unhappy. Ridiculous. Don't worry about the idling. Idling just means that whenever something happens, someone's already ready for it. It's like being on call. I don't care if they idle for a bit. It doesn't make them unhappy. So get that straight. Idling is not the enemy. People just get real anal about this idling stuff, and then I can't have them idling. It's I can't do it. Well, then don't put them on something all the time. Make them do weird things. I don't care. I'll let them idle if I want. So please, if you're gonna complain of my idling, just don't. Keep that one to yourself. I don't care. As you see, I'm doing quite fine. Everyone is fine. I have no negatives for idling. So I don't worry about it. It's just being on call to me. And that way, whenever something has to move and anything has to get done, they run right to it. So yeah, I think we're doing good here. This is holding. It's looking good. My people are happy now that I finally gave them some clothing. Because, it was a bit of a prick for a while and didn't give them anything to wear. But as I said, they'll survive. They might be a little disgruntled, but they'll make it all the way through. So yeah, I think maybe we'll cut this at here. And I think what we're going to do maybe next time is we're going to try and get the airs in here for the heat and the cool. And then we won't have to worry about the furnaces and stuff like that. And yeah, I think this has gone well, and we'll see what happens in the next one. But please, again, like and subscribe. It helps. And hope you enjoy these things, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.